in a child's pose. So you can put your toes together, knees wide apart if that feels good. And then put your tailbone down and lower your chest towards the ground. Stretch your arms few centimeters forward. You can stay in an active child's pose by staying on your fingertips, lifting your elbows up, your shoulders up, and your head up as well. The back of your neck is long. And let's take some time to arrive to our own yoga mat. Arrive to this moment. To arrive to our body and to our breath. Let's take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, and then exhaling by opening our mouth, exhaling everything out. Inhale through your nose, open your mouth and exhale everything out. Second time, inhale and exhale. With the help of your hands, lift your upper body up, put your knees together, tuck your toes to awaken our feet, and with inhalation, arms up, and several times squeezing our fingers into fists and then opening our fingers as wide as we can. So for me, it's very important to, before a yoga practice or before climbing, bouldering, to warm up my wrists. In yoga practice, we bear a lot of weight on our hands. So it's important to give some self-care, love for our wrists. So continue to open. I already start to feel it. Open, close it. Last inhalation. And exhalation, shake your hands. Let's meet in a tabletop position. Untuck your toes and shake your feet. Let's do scapular pull-ups. So if you already feel warm, you can come into a high plank. If you're still not very warm yet, stay on your knees. Your whole body stays still. Your palms are spreading wide, knuckles pushing down, your abs are engaged. We will only move our shoulders. Shoulder blades together and away from each other. Let's do it several times like that. Continue to breathe. Do it as slow as it feels nice and try to feel any sticky points in your shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale everything out. Now tuck your toes, sit on your heels, lift your knees up, lower your heels down. Let's do it a few more times. Then when you lift your hips up, engage your glutes and squeeze your glutes together. And then down, lifting knees up, knees down, maybe arms up. Again, no correct and wrong, just feel in a way it feels good, focusing on our breath, exploring the movement in our body. Last cycle of breath. Exhale everything out, and let's meet in a squat position. So it's okay if you are on your toes. It's okay to have our heels lifted. Just find a comfortable squatting position. And now, right knee touches the ground. Push your hip forward. And let's swap. Left knee down, left hip forward. And let's do it several times. Now you can incorporate your upper body as well by making a spine twist, so looking back. Then, when your right knee touches the ground, you can put your left hand behind you And for a slightly deeper twist, right hip forward. Also, right arm can do whatever you feel like doing with your right arm. And then let's walk. Left knee down, right arm behind, left hip forward, left arm might go up as well. No need to go very deep, just to awaken everything out. Again, continuing to breathe. When we push our hip forward, we should feel a nice lengthening sensation in our hip flexor. And last time with our left knee down. Come back into the center. Put your feet together. And now let's walk forward. So walking forward. Okay, walk back. To the back of your yoga mat. And now let's do frog jumps. So hands in front, fingers spreading wide, little jump up and into a squat. Up and down. Again, let's have a playful attitude. You can do it as many times as you'd like, but we finish in the front of our yoga mat. Put your feet together and forward fold. You can keep a slight bend in your knees. It might feel nicer for your lower back. Take an inhalation. Open your mouth and exhale everything out. You can shake your head as if you're saying yes, as if you're saying no, to make sure that everything is relaxed. You can sway your arms to the right and to the left as if you're drawing a big rainbow. Let's meet back in the center. Abs engaged. One vertebra at a time. Start to lift yourself up. And your head is the last to rise. I always like to shake everything out to make sure that everything is relaxed. Let's meet in a mountain pose. Feet can be hip distance apart, or if it feels nice for you, feet can be together. Your shoulders relaxed, your jaw is relaxed. Let's take one inhalation through the nose. Exhale everything out. With the next inhalation, lift your right knee up. So usually we give a kiss to our knee. Now we can give a hug to our knee. So hugging our knee, saying thank you for showing up, for moving, for doing yoga, and for taking time for ourselves. Little kiss. Okay, so right knee still bent. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, spine twist to the right side. When you spine twist, check that your chin is still in the middle line of your chest. So we are twisting with our middle spine. Arms are more or less shoulder level. Imagine that you are trying to reach something to the both sides. Stay here, feel your left leg strong, rooting down to the ground. Now, let's help ourselves with a twist by lowering our left hand towards our right knee and now twisting slightly more. So now we are helping ourselves to twist. So it's more like a passive twist, and before we had an active twist. With inhalation, come back into the center. Exhale, lower your hands down, and we meet in standing splits. So in standing splits, your left leg can be extended or you can keep it slightly bent. Again, no correct or wrong. Extend your right leg and start to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. You can keep your hips more or less square. So sometimes we want to open up, but we can keep them in line. Breathe and continue to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. If it's hard to touch the ground, again, you can bend your left leg even more. As always, no correct or wrong. I always repeat it because it's very important to know. We are not better or worse yogis if we can touch the ground or not. It doesn't matter absolutely at all. Take an inhalation. Exhalation, your right knee touches your nose, round your spine, abs engaged. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. And now, putting our right leg forward into a pistol squat. Okay, now pistol squats, they're quite challenging. So again, playful attitude. You can support yourself with your hands, or you can lift your arms up. Right leg is flexed, right foot is flexed, right leg is lifting. It's shaking, maybe, maybe not. Inhale. Now on the exhalation, put your bum down, roll back, lift your tailbone slightly up. We will do this 3 times or as many as you'd like. It's quite fun, so before I did quite many times. So rolling forward, inhale. Exhale, back to a pistol squat. Lift your sit bones up. Lower, roll back, and forward. Back, and forward. Okay, we're back in a pistol squat. Now lower your sit bones down and meeting in a boat pose, but more or less we are still in a pistol squat. So right leg is flexed, right leg is really shaking. Arms by the side of your body. Continue to breathe. Lifting the right leg up. Finding comfort in discomfort with the help of our breath. Inhale. Exhale, left foot down. With the help of your hands, push your right foot back into a high lunge. And then arms rising up. So you can keep your right leg slightly bent. Hips are in line. Arms up. Are you still breathing? Check your breath. Feel your arms reaching up towards the sky. When we are reaching arms up, we can check our ribs that they are still hugging our internal organs. Now lower your left arm down behind, so your left hand wants to touch your right hip, and gentle side bend to the left side. So we want to feel a lengthening sensation from the tip of our right fingers to the tip of our right toes. We should also feel a nice lengthening sensation on our right hip flexor. So we were really working it before. So it should feel quite nice. Inhale. Exhale. Are you still breathing? Now lower your right hand down. You can keep your right leg extended and lifted, or you can lower your right knee down. Whatever you want. Again, no correct or wrong. Let's make big circles with our left arm. Feel it in your left shoulder. You can also move your hips forward and back. Last big circle. Now, we will come into a plank, side plank. So our both toes will look to the left side of our yoga mat. If this is too much, lower your right knee down. Again, always we modify as much as we need. We make it harder or we make it less hard. So now here, lower your right hip down and lift it back up. Lower, lift it back up. Last time, lower, lift it back up. Now left foot meets your right foot, left arm up. Breathe. Again, trying to find stillness in shakiness. As always, with the help of our breath. Inhale. On the exhalation, left hand down. Lower your knees down. Untuck your toes. Lower your whole body down. And with the inhalation, lifting our head, shoulders up. So we are using our back muscles. So no need to push too much with our palms. Even for our ego, it might feel nicer to go as deep as we can. But sometimes it's good to activate our muscles so we can have a healthy back with strong back muscles. Now check your breath. I started to breathe quite fast, so I want to come back to my breath. Last inhalation. Exhalation, downward looking dog. In downward looking dog, bend your knees, move your hips to one side or the other, looking through your left or right armpit, and that feels nice. Your knuckles are still pushing down, fingers are spreading wide. Now with the next inhalation, lift your right leg up. Put your right foot in between your hands. Abs engaged. Bring your left foot forward. Bend your knees. And with inhalation, arms reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, arms by the side of your body. And you can close your eyes and feel what's happening in your body. Feel the tips of your fingers, your feet. Is there a difference between your right leg and your left leg? Maybe there is, maybe there is not. Just observing and not judging, trying not to create too many stories. Just feeling into our body. With your next inhalation, open your eyes. Lift your left knee up. We give a hug to our left knee. Again, as an acknowledgement for practicing, for taking this time for ourselves. Then, left knee is still lifted, lifting our arms up as well. Spine twist. So twisting to the left side. So now we are in an active twisting. So we are using our muscles. Feel how you're lengthening through your arms as if two people are pulling you both directions. Then lower your right hand towards your left knee, and now see how you can twist even deeper because we have our right hand to help us. Continue to breathe. Continue to twist. With your next inhalation, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Meeting with our left leg up, standing splits. Again, you can have your right leg bent. You can also have yoga blocks underneath your hands. Inhale. On the exhalation, your left knee touches your mouth, round your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale to touch. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale to touch. And our left leg goes forward into a pistol squat. So you can support yourself with the hands, or maybe lifting our arms up. Now lower your sit bones down, roll back, and then forward. Back on our right foot. 2 more times. Or as many times as you'd like. Then sit bones down, both pose with the pistol legs. Feeling our left hip flexor working, our face muscles relaxed, maybe a little smile, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale, right foot back. With the help of your hands, high lunge, left foot back, arms up. Are we still breathing? Lower your right arm down. The right hand wants to touch your left hip. And now side bend, so left hand goes to the right side. No need to go very deep. Feel a nice lengthening sensation on the left side of your body. Continue to breathe. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Let's take one inhalation together. Exhale, left palm down. Spread your fingers wide. Right arm up. Spine twist. You can keep your left knee down. Again, always modify. Now let's make big circles with our right arm, feeling it in our right shoulder. Continue to do the circles. I just swap sides, so I will be facing the camera. Last big circle. Now, your both toes will be looking to the right side of your yoga mat. You can always lower your left knee down. Now, let's lower our hips down and lift it back up. 2 more times. Now, your right foot meets your left foot into a side plank. Again, you can always lower both of your knees down. Let's feel how our left side is working. Deep breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Plank position for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, knees down, untuck your toes, lower your whole body down. And with inhalation, your chest and your head lifts up. As always, using our back muscles. Check your breath. Check how you're feeling. You're doing super, super well. This is a quite hard practice. But as I mentioned in the beginning, it's good to playfully challenge ourselves, to simply have fun, explore our body. One more inhalation. On the exhalation, downward looking dog. As always, staying still or moving in a way it feels good for you in this moment. For me, it always feels nice to inhale through the nose and then open my mouth and exhale everything out. As if I'm letting everything what no longer serves me out with the exhalation. So let's do it together. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. With the next inhalation, left leg lifts up. Exhale, your left foot comes into the front of your yoga mat. The right foot follows. Bend your knees, and with inhalation, arm sweeps up towards the sky. Exhale, arms by the side of your body. You can close your eyes or soften the gaze. Feel your body from the inside. Can you feel your hands, your fingers? Take the deepest breath you took today. Inhale through the nose. Exhale everything out. With the next inhalation, open your eyes. Then rise your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tabletop position. So hands can be on your thighs or by the side of your body. Palms are facing down, chest is open. Inhale. Exhale, both of your hands down. Let's meet in a plank position. Shoulders for pushing away from each other. Lower your knees down, untuck your toes, lower your whole body down. And let's meet in a Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose, your elbows are underneath your shoulders, palms are on the ground, fingers are spreading wide, your neck is long. No need to go very deep, just go where it feels nice for your body. So your kneecaps can stay engaged, slightly lifting. Your pubic bone is pushing down. Tops of your feet are pushing down as well. Now, lower your chest down. Bend your right leg, and with your right hand you can catch your right foot and gentle stretch, so push your right foot closer to your sit bones. If you want to feel it deeper, you can lift your right knee slightly up. Inhale and exhale. Let's swap sides. So lower your right leg down, bend your left leg, and put your right heel closer, left heel closer to your left sit bone. Maybe your left knee slightly lifts. One more inhalation. On the exhalation, extend your left leg. Let's meet in a child's pose. So knees can be wide, toes can be touching, extending our arms in front, lowering our forehead down onto the ground. Continue to breathe. With the help of your hands, come into a seated position. Put your knees together, tuck your toes, lift your knees up. Now walk forward into the middle of your yoga mat. Lower your sit bones down and lower your whole body down. Hug your knees towards your chest. Roll to the left and to the right. You did super, super well today. So hugging ourselves as always, feeling gratefulness for our body, for ourselves, for coming and taking time to move, to breathe, to calm our nervous system. Extend your right leg down onto the ground. You can move your hips slightly to the left and then spine twist. Left knee goes to the right side. Both of your shoulders stays on the ground. Your right hand can support your left knee. Feel how your whole body is just melting into the ground. If you want, you can extend your left leg and grab your left foot with your right hand. Again, there's no need. This spine twist is already absolutely enough. It's just if you want something more. Melting and softening. Continuing to breathe. One more inhalation. Exhale everything out. Then on the next inhalation, come back into the center. Extend your left leg down onto the ground. Hug your right knee towards your chest. Move your hips slightly to the right and then spine twist to the left. Check that both of your shoulders are on the ground. Your gaze can look to the opposite side, so to the right side. And again, if you want, you can catch your right foot with your left hand and extend your right leg. For a deeper stretch, again, not necessary. One is not better than the other. Check if you're breathing. Can you feel your chest rising with inhalation and your chest falling with exhalation? One last breath in this position. Exhale everything out. Come back into the center. And now take some time in Savasana. So you can put your knees together, feet wide apart, or soles of your feet together, knees wide apart, or the traditional Savasana by extending our legs wider than our hips. Palms can be facing up towards the sky. You can close your eyes if you haven't done so already. I like to imagine that my body is like an ice and I'm just melting down into the ground. And when I melt, I let go of any tension. We soften our body, soften our mind. Staying still. Take an inhalation to your belly and into your chest, expanding like a balloon. Exhale and soften. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. You can make circles with your wrists and your ankles. You can put your feet together, point your toes, arms behind you, stretch your whole body as if you just woken up. Inhale. On the exhalation, hug your knees towards your chest. Give a little kiss to your both knees. Roll to your right or to your left side, making a pillow with the arm which is underneath. Taking time for ourselves to slowly meet back into the seated position. So maybe seated cross-legged, maybe seated kneeling, whatever is comfortable for you in this moment. Gently rest your arms on your knees. Check that your shoulders are relaxed. Imagine that you have a string which is going from the top of your head towards the ceiling, so it's lengthening your upper body up towards the sky. Your chest is open. We have enough space for our lungs to breathe in oxygen. Our jaw is relaxed. You can put your palms in front of your heart if that's meaningful for you. Again, take some time to say thank you for yourself, for showing up. Let's inhale together. And just exhale everything out. Maybe a little smile on your face, and whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Very good job. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it feels good for yourself, for your body and for your mind. Take it slow now. Take some time, maybe go and grab some tea, stretch, move. Have a beautiful day, and I hope you see me next time soon for another yoga practice. Thank you.